Yeah. Oh.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here. As you can see in the title, this is Mass Effect 2. I just beat Mass Effect 1. And yeah, I partnered with Liara. I beat the Sovereign. I didn't have Shepard die. I thought Shepard was going to die, but he didn't, which is great. Motion blur flavor quality where applicable. Like I when it comes to Mass Effect 1, I beat it. That was a great game. Yeah, that game had some serious amounts of janks. That would have been unplayable if I played it initially. Even with the remastered, it still had incredible amounts of jank. Like my character bugged out. It wasn't so bad where like my game even crashed once out of the entire playthrough. But I beat it. I beat the game. I managed to get every relationship up to sound. I'm just checking settings right now, making sure everything's up to snuff. Hopefully they, hopefully the sound was better. So let me actually turn my headphone audio up. Get the headphone audio up. Calibration, all that good stuff, making sure it's all good and dandy. Controls, maybe it's actually good. Or I'll just leave it to medium. Usually I like it high, but it's still. Tether nuts RPGs and story in combat. Increases power Shepard. Enemies are weaker. Slow reaction times. Uses powers lift often. RPGs baseline. This anti-fires RPGs, so enemies definitely react faster for greater powers more frequently. I already beat Mass Effect 2 and want a big challenge. Insanity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going to go with I beat the game on veteran. I thought it was pretty cool. But this time I'm gonna go on normal. Because I don't Ah I'm not really the best. Tell you what, if the game's too easy, what the fuck? I'll bump it up to veteran. But right now I'll just go on normal. Dialogue mode. I don't see no fucking dialogue mode. Enemies with melee attacks. I did that. I'm not playing the game on insanity. I am an insane motherfucker. Yeah, that's important. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, yeah, I want to import my character. That's something I want to do, right? Let's go. This is Mass Effect
Shepard
2.
did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
What the fuck are
Commander
you?
Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
She's
And it's up
sexy.
to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help. Even
She's
after everything humanity has accomplished.
really sexy.
But
My
Shepard,
God.
they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet had made a tremendous sacrifice to the Citadel Council and membership of Pursuit that the Council was forced to respond to evidence of the Reaper. The enormous machines were eradicated, organic civilization, and 15,000 every time the call the rumors. The Council has sent commanders suffered in the Normandy to wipe out the last one because the Geth resistance. No! Ah!
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
They fixed the mouth.
Cruiser is changing course.
Oh my god.
Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't
Oh my
be.
god.
Stealth systems are engaged.
Sorry.
There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh, got nicked!
Presley!
Woo! God! Whoa, relax, guys! The game just started!
Weapons offline!
The game...
Get that fire out!
The game just started. Yo, the game... Huh? Oh, no! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, my God! She is... sorry. Oh!
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll
My
take care
God.
of Joker.
Woo! Okay.
Shepard,
Liara, go. Now.
aye aye.
I'm a sexy motherfucker and I'll do it till the end. I'm a sexy motherfucker and I have no friends. I'm a sexy motherfucker and I'll do it till the end. I'm a sexy motherfucker and I have no friends.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Oh, God! Mom, this reminds me of Dragon Age now. Yeah, Dragon Age gets brutal sometimes. This is BioWare. Go, go! Go, go, go! That ship was the best one in the fleet. And now it's getting sent off to escape. Ah! How dare you! Oh, whoa! Oh my God, look at this, look at this. No, no, no. We gotta appreciate some things. Save Joker. Credits. Betty Jill, heavy weapon ammo. There's the ammo now. Element 0. Okay, well, okay. Okay, well, let's,
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
Woohoo! Which way am I gonna go? Which way I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go around this way. This is the interior. So what about the other rooms? Wait. Can't go there. They took the interior from the last game, which I just beat, like today.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
Really? Hopefully. They need to suffer your own damage. Oh no!
Baby, hold together. Hold together.
Joker, you need to go. Oh my God! wish this was a PS5 like exclusive. This is made for the PS4, so it's not optimized. Could you imagine, like with the PS5, it's every step you create, it's like a vibration, 3D audio, so I'm even more immersed. Like this is great, and this is supposed to be on PS4. It is on PS4. I'm just playing it on PS5. This is supposed to be on PS4. Could you imagine if this was optimized for the PS5 with the 3D audio and the fucking adaptive triggers and the fucking vibrations? Ah! That's even more of a nut. Even more. Because right now I'm nutting. A lot. Okay? This is so cool. The game even looks better. It doesn't... I feel like I picked a different game from Mass Effect 1. Airlock.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
He
The
can't
Normandy's
walk,
lost.
so you need to carry him.
Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Okay, let me pause it here. The thing about Joker is that he has a sickness that makes his bones brittle. He cannot move that actively. He's good at handling ships, but that's it. That's why he's like that. My God. No. What the fuck? Yo. Okay, listen. There's a Mass Effect 3. And I play as Shepard. So I know he's not dead. But what the fuck, man? You just don't throw a curveball like this to new players. You just don't. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic. Wow.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. Of course, that's how it started. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Kaidan Alenko. A good kid. We came across the lone survivor. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where we followed the path of destruction to an artifact. A beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. By the time I woke up, we were halfway. Anderson came along. So did the main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a
Why
Turian
can't
Spectre
comics
named Saren.
actually look like this?
He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime. And there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty. They needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone. Garrus, another that led me to Rex. The fugitive turned out to be Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense war Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space.
Oh, you know what?
Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago.
You guys enjoy.
Including the Protheans. then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Kaidan with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Kaidan was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, And I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Kaidan's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
That was a nice one. That was a really nice one.
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Yo. What?
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Yo, what? Aww. Well, I'm back. Whoa, what's this? Save your crew from an overwhelming attack. Custom face. Yeah, the face I made here. And then there's that face here. You can always go back if I... See if I can make something better. Change anything. Not a single goddamn thing. No, I'm choosing my old design. Oh, this looks familiar. Okay. You have like the soldier, which is like the pure, and then this is a mix between like tech and soldier. This is tech and adept. This is adept and tech. This is pure adept. This is pure tech. So pure tech, engineer, soldier, adept. I like to go Vanguard, which is a mixture between soldier and, you know. I usually go either Vanguard or Adept. I'm gonna go Vanguard again. This is bizarre.
Something's wrong. He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.